I was up there when Ike hit.
As Hurricane Ike slammed the Texas coast with storm surge as high as 17 feet in 2008, Bill MERRELL had an idea.
The concept of the Ike Dike was born. I looked at my wife right in the middle of the storm, and I told her the Dutch wouldn't have put up with this.
Inspiration from flood protection systems in the Netherlands led to the proposal for the Ike Dike. Nearly 14 years later, it's evolved into a $31 billion plan for a network of levees and dune improvements up and down the Texas coast. The U.S. House of Representatives gave the go-ahead to start designing the project, but all of the federal and state funding has not yet been secured.
It's a paradigm shift from our old recovery type of thing, let it fail. We can't afford for it to fail anymore.
The professor at Texas A&M University at Galveston says the whole project, with gates that could protect Galveston Bay from 22-foot storm surge, could take 20 years to fund and build.
Houston could easily have a hurricane, goes up the ship channel, would cause hundreds of billions of dollars in damage and kill thousands of people.
When you look at what we provide for the United States of America, it's about 9% of the gross domestic product. Number one export port, 5.5 million people, 27% of all the gas produced, 60% of the jet aviation fuel. It's not just a Texas or Galveston Bay issue. This is a national security issue.
Not everyone is on board with fast-tracking this project. Some experts say a massive coastal barrier and surge gates could harm the environment.
So much of the fish that we consume out of the Gulf spend their youth, their juvenile time in Galveston Bay before they make their way out into the ocean.
There's, of course, impacts to salinity and dissolved oxygen in the bay. Estuary systems are a delicate balance of fresh water and salt water.
All of our modeling seems to indicate that you could maintain the ecosystem in Galveston Bay without any problem.
Professor MERRELL says the environment will not be overlooked, but an investment like this cannot wait 20 years.
The sea level rise, it gets worse every year. With more intense storms, it's evidently getting worse. These threats are just too large to ignore.
For AccuWeather, I'm Bill Waddell.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out these other videos here and be sure to subscribe for new content and the latest weather news from AccuWeather.